There's a simple mistake that many drivers make after they have an accident that can land them in extreme trouble. It can lead to potential prison sentences, heavy fines, invalid insurance, and countless other problems trying to get future insurance. And this video, we're just going to cover this one thing. We're talking obviously about the UK, but this situation and this principle applies in so many different countries. Let me know if it applies in other countries too. The law in the UK states quite clearly if you're involved in an accident and there is an injury, damage to property, that includes other vehicles, or it involves certain animals, and the animals that I would list here for the UK are horses, dogs, cattle, pigs, goats, sheep, donkeys, and mules. We are legally required to stop, to provide our name and our details or insurance details if we have them available, or make contact shortly afterward with those insurance details. In some situations, it's not practical to do that at the scene immediately. And in that case, the provision of the law is to go to a police station and make a formal report providing those details. We have just 24 hours after the incident to make this formal report at the police station. In the UK, it's called failing to stop or failing to report, and it is viewed very seriously. You can get up to 6 months imprisonment. The fines are up to £5,000, and you can get 5 to 10 penalty points on your license or an instant disqualification. Insurance companies expect you to comply with the law, particularly on this situation, and failing to do so can lead to insurers having extra costs to deal with. And in that event, rather than deal with the claim and cope with the consequences of your failing to stop and report the accident, insurance companies will often just invalidate the policy. If you've breached legal obligations, you've deliberately tried to withhold information or avoid reporting this incident, they could view that as a serious case and breach of your policy terms and conditions. In some situations, the insurance company may deal with the claim against you for the damage you caused, but then personally, you will become liable to the insurance company for that claim. And this offence then shows on a record. It can make it nearly impossible or very expensive to get future insurance. So the key point is, don't panic and run away and try and hide what we've done. We need to just fess up, take responsibility for our actions, because the consequences of failing to do so are just going to mount up and become a massive problem to us. Every country that I've researched have got some sort of law in place. In some countries, it's referred to as a hit and run and can lead to felony charges with lengthy prison sentences involved. In Europe, prison sentences range up to about 3 years. In Australia, if there's an injury or a death, the police have to be notified immediately. There is no leeway or wiggle room or reason to delay on that. So the takeaway from this video then really is to always exchange details after we've had an accident, not to do what many drivers do and just run away from the scene of the accident, hoping no one's noticed. There's so many cameras around in operation now. It is very easy to track down a vehicle that has been involved in some kind of hit and run incident. And the chances of actually escaping and getting away with it are negligible now. And the penalties are very, very heavy. I hope this video has been useful to you. It's just flagged up this common mistake that many drivers make after they have an accident. If you like the video, please boot the like button. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this and whether someone's actually done this to you, whether you ever did get to find out who it was. I think we've all probably been involved with some kind of hit and run damage on our car over the years, and it is very, very frustrating when that happens to us. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. That helps us to get out there when the algorithm sees people subscribing and liking the videos. And I've lined up this video and this playlist that you should find really interesting. Thanks for watching. See you in these next videos.